Pat Sloan here. So first I just want to remind you that we're doing this quilt as a quilt along, the Starlight quilt. It is from the Fat Quarter Shop style, Fat Quarter style quilts. Everything in here uses fat quarters. This is done with my front porch fabric line. So you can get, there were kits and a few of you got those. Once this background fabric comes in, some more kits will come in and we'll be sewing this in June. But if you want to use your own background, you can just pick up a fat quarter bundle and be sure you have the book. And I know a lot of you have this book because it's one of their books they've had out for a little while. And so this is a great way to dive in and make one of the quilts, a summer starlight quilt. That's okay, so there, the links for that are in the description box below, as are all the links as I talk about things. So if you can't find the description box, look around. For those of you who are using apps, mobile devices, it's sometimes not as easy to open the description box, but it's there, just keep looking. Okay, I have today we're going to talk about the Quilt Alliance, the block that's come out for this month for their 30th anniversary celebration. And then I have some goodies to show you, and then we're going to put the critters up on the wall. Can't wait. Haven't put the critters up for a while, so there's been new critters to the family and we haven't seen them all together. They're not all going to fit up there, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'll figure that out when I get to it. So first, there's two things today, the daily celebrations. So first it is Bee Day, our wonderful bees. And I have had this pattern, this Buggy the Bee pattern from Krista Moser for a long time. It uses this ruler. And when I link you to this page, it tells you also you need that ruler, which some of you probably already have. But this is just so cute. One of the things I want to be able to do is, when I just feel like it, is just break into my regular sewing and sew something up like this. This is not a big quilt. It is 42 by 48, so it's a perfect size to just sort of whip out and have fun. Try the ruler. I haven't done anything with this type of a ruler. And so all those kind of things, this is the stuff I want to start fitting into my life again. I used to do those a lot and then kind of got away from it somehow. This happens. You ebb and flow with what you do. But I've been like dying. I think I've had this for 2 years, trying to find a time and place. And it's Bee Day. I should be starting it today. But no. I have other things to do. So you might enjoy getting the Buzzy Bee. Oh, Buggy the Bee, sorry, Buggy the Bee. Okay, let's first talk about the Quilt Alliance. The Quilt Alliance is a wonderful organization that documents the stories of our quilts, from people who are in the industry to everyday quilters. They are documenting the stories for 30 years. Is that incredible? It is a wonderful organization. I've had a story documented and you talk about your quilt, that kind of a thing. So they decided that for their 30th anniversary, they would, for their members, you have to be a member of the Quilt Alliance to take part in this, they would have their I think it's 9 different designers do a block. And I will be next month, but this month is Zach Foster. And it's his block here that's showing. And I want to show you his version of the block. It's kind of a side-by-side with his and the other one. So Zach is primarily an improvisational quilter, meaning he doesn't do very structured patchwork. And so he did his block, and you can see his block is fairly wavy. It doesn't have like the sharp lines, straight lines that regular patchwork would have. It's just incredible. Love the colors, love the style of his work. I have links to where you can learn a bit more about Zach and his work. Out in his website and Instagram, wherever he is hanging out, and you can see the type of quilts that he does. It's always fun to see different types of quilting and how people approach it to make it their own. So if you're part of the Quilt Alliance, this is the block for the month. It is also fiddle day, like the instrument, like fiddles that you play. I don't play any instruments, so I don't even know how you play a fiddle, but like on your shoulder. So if you have a quilt with musical instruments on it, let's see them. Bring them out. So we'd like to see those over at my community page, Quilt Along with Pat Sloan at Facebook. All right, I had some goodies. So apparently I had a huge fail. Somehow I've had this sampler box like way forever, and today in the mail I got another sampler, the next sampler box, and I never did open this one. How does that happen? How does that happen? Okay, let's take a look, because I'm dying to see what's in it. What have I not seen for the whole month? Okay, let's move this stuff. There we go. Alrighty. The sampler boxes are something that are from the Fat Quarter Shop, and you order them. Now they do have, for this year is like an anniversary, and they are putting out boxes that you do not have to subscribe to. If there are any available, you'll see them at the link below, but I'll put the link because what they'll do is they'll just sell them individually. But if you're subscribed, you get one every month, and it always has a little cover sheet that tells you the topic, and it says life is better in the garden. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is. And behind here is always a discount code on the back. So, you know, be sure you check your back so that you get to see what the discount is for that month's block. And then there's always a little, you know, whatever, this little card, yeah, that tells us what all is going to be in here. And I usually look at that after I've looked at the box. And this is new. Lucky 7 for 7, celebrating 7 years. So this is so on the back of this is where all the discounts are, the special discounts. Oh, nice. There's some nice ones. You will love them. Okay, so what do we get this time? Let's look at this first. Oh, iron cleaner. I need iron cleaner. I think I'm totally out, or I can't find it, or it got old and I threw it away. So this is fabulous. We've got a screwdriver set. A nice set to have for our machines. Perfect. Look at the cute needle minder from my friend Bev. Look at that. She makes the best needle minders. And you could wear this as a pin even. That is so darling. Okay, there's always fabric. And, oh, this is from the Featherweight shop. It's cord wraps. Nice. And they look soft. Okay. Can I open that easily without tearing it? No, not easily. I think it's, but look, these will wrap around, so you can wrap all your cords up. That is awesome. And I'll link you to anything that you can get individually. So then Bev's fabric. Come on. Let's get in here. Let's break into it. Okay. Super cute little bundle. And then they give you a pattern that's exclusive to the box. So here's a pattern with these patchwork flowers. Look at that. Using this and background and some border if you want border. But there's beautiful shades of peach, aqua, blue, green. Yeah, oh, look at this. Okay, let's just take this off. We're being too nice here. Let's just take a good look. There's the pink, which has big flowers on it, and then the blue version of it. Little flowers. The gingham, look how cute. And look at these. The buds with the flowers. And then this. Okay, so you can make all this will go into that part of this pattern if you want to do it, and you get some background and some other stuff. So very nice, very nice. And then the sample box also has, that's an exclusive pattern just for the box, and this is an exclusive that they do a block a month for the box. So there you go. That is all of that stuff. Now let me show you something else. So the other day when I told you that I had a couple of days off to sort of work on things in my house, one of the things I worked on was organizing my own things a bit better. And now I have stuff to be showing you over the next many days. So I want to remind you about these super cute thimbles. They're a cup, like a cup. I guess you could drink out of them if you wanted to, but I use them to put things in on my table. So they come in a couple of colors. This one has an aqua interior. I think there's yellow and pink. So those are super cute. You know, I love the tea towels from Gingerbread, and so I got a new one. So now that I showed you, now I can use it. And I love these tea towels. Look at this. So there's usually only a limited amount of these, so I will link you over to them, but isn't that gorgeous? Love it, love it, love it. And then I have a couple panels that I showed you. I've got an abundance of panels recently, and these ones are still available. So I want you to be able to get in on it if you want to, because the seasons ones aren't as many available anymore. But here is the 4th of July, which I really want to quilt this one. Here's the panel part for the 4th of July. Look at that. And then I can use this for the backing. Or if I wanted to keep it for something else and use, you know, a more plain backing, I could do that. But this panel, there we go. Whee! They're not, these are sort of selling out now. They are sort of dwindling down. Okay, I also have this panel, which there are probably not a lot more of these, which I just thought was so cute. And it comes, you get 2 of them. So if you want to make 2 quilts or you want to cut them up as for patchwork, but I just think they're darling. They've got kitties and all kinds of fun animals and critters. It makes me really think of all the critters that we have, that I have now. And I just love the colors. The big palm trees on it, and I would like to use it as a center and put some of those scrap and crumb blocks that I have like around it. I think that would be super cool. And this other one was a gift, and I was able to still find it, and so I thought I would show it to you because it is so darling, and I would like to quilt this one up because these are easy panels. I am all about the graphics, and I love them. So this one is a jar. Look at the jar. Look how stinking cute that is with the bear, and it says imagine. It's got the foxes and mushrooms. So thank you, my friend who sent this. It is just so cute. So this is another one that I would like to just put maybe some of my crumb blocks around it if I have ones in these colors. Otherwise, something else. She also sent me some companion fabrics. So I can just, you know, if they think some of these, I think this companion fabric you can still get. So the links are all down there if you liked any of those and want to pick them up before they are gone. Okay, I am going to go and get the critters and put them on the wall, and we're going to take a look. It's going to be epic. Let's go. Before I take the Harrisonburg down and put all the critters up, I got a mail with another critter in it. This is from Deb in Texas, and she made this cute quilty card. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. It's dimensional. That is just so cool. And then she sent me a yummy Starbucks card, some super cute Post-it notes. So thank you, Deb. And a critter. Okay, let's see. Oh, so stinking cute. Look at this. Look at this. A goat in pajamas. A little goat in pajamas. So we have 2 goats in pajamas. So they've got buddies, the buddy system. You got to have a sleepover in pajamas, right? So it has to be more than one. Oh, so cute. So cute. Now, I have on my website now, at I Love to Make Quilts, there is a critter page. And after today, I will take a new picture and put it up there. It's a picture from the last time I had them all up. And there's a bunch of new ones since then. Plus, I want to show you that I have, and show you the basket, because I need to rearrange the basket after putting them up today. So right now, this is the basket, and I've tried to keep some of the things like, you know, like a card you might have put, but after today, that all has to come apart because this takes too long to remove the block from the bag and then try to put the block back in the right bag and all that. I've listed each critter. I have for myself each critter who sent it, and that's the best that I can do. So the critters are all going to get mixed up now, and I won't remember who sent anything because there are so many. We're going to have to count how many, right? We're going to have to know how many there are today. So let me take Harrisonburg down, and I will start unbagging these, and I will put some up. Then I'll come and talk to you a bit, and then put the rest of them up. Exciting. I put the first ones up as tall as I could, covering kind of the cotton side. There are 44 blocks and a bag of sort of extra fabric. Some people sent me a little bit of extra fabric in case I want to do a frame around them. I've got notes in here, and then there's also a few other blocks that might go in there, including if I decide to put some of my part center blocks. I have, of course, an entire tub of part center blocks. Okay, so with 44 of them, it's going to take me a few minutes. They are, before I start, there they are, laid out up here. Can you see there, 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 there? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on the wall. Well, I'm doing a bunch of overlapping, and what I'm going to do is keep a lot of the tiny ones so that they might have to just kind of lay on top of other ones. Here we go, some more. Okay, here we go. I have all but 4, 5, 6, 7, all but 7 blocks up there. So here are some of the blocks. Here are 4 of the blocks that you made that I can't fit them in. Can't fit them up on my wall. I even moved my cabinet down there. I'll show you then. I'll take the other camera. But these beauties will go in the quilt, just in the quilts. It's going to be more than one quilt. And also, I couldn't fit in 2 of my butterflies. I mean, I could just poke them up there, but I just put 1 up. And then the crab. So these are ones that I made. So let's let's get the other camera. I am as far back as I can go, and I can't get the whole thing in. So here we go, up, 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 up. So we've got, I went and started at the top this time. I got the ladder, and I put the biggest ones up as far up, like they're sort of like as far as up as I could reach, so they didn't flop over. And then you can see I've overlapped some of the great ones, or just to get everything, you know, that I could fit in. There was just those 4 that I couldn't fit on here. I moved my cabinet so that I could get, I can't, that's a wall, it's a hard wall, so I'd have to tape them down there. Maybe I'll tape them and do a photo and put it on the critter page at my I Love to Make Quilts. But there you go. And of course I can't sew, well, I could sew them like that. I could applique them on top. I could do some sort of crazy patchwork. But it sort of doesn't showcase them as well. So this will be 2 quilts. So next we'll be trying to figure out if I do it by color or by theme. You know, some of these are like tropical or ocean, and some are forestry, and you know, some are exotic. So I'll have to look into that. Or I could just do it by colors, because there's quite a few that have like the blue. See the blue? So that might be a way to go. It's got to definitely be split into 2, and we get the other ones in there as well. Oh, it's so fantastic. Thank you everybody for sending these critters. They are going to make a super quilt. They are just so fabulous to look at. I just can't believe that you all have made all of these. And remember, the other 4 that were made by you. So cute. There's the other billy goat. Whoops. There we go. And the sheep. They're all so darling. So the critter page has a link to all the patterns that I know of. I think they all are linked to a pattern. And that way you can get the pattern if you want. Remember, the Loch Ness is free. That one, isn't that incredible? It's so cool. All right, what I'm going to do is when I take these down, I am going to do some sort of sorting. I'm thinking by kind of color. So those that are more the blue, maybe the blue orange might go in one, versus kind of the animal theme, like I just said. It could be like, you know, farm animals, forestry animals versus the tropical. But I think I'm going to go with the colors. Blues, pinks, greens in one, and then the warm, you know, browns and oranges and that in another pile. And I'll just see how many are in each pile when I go to put them away. So the next time that I put them up, I can put them up in maybe 2 groups, do one and then the second one. It takes a while. It'll be a little easier now that they're all not bagged. I'm going to not put them all back in individual bags. They'll just be in the 2 piles. So that'll make it a little bit easier to put it up. Probably took me a half an hour to get everything just out of the bags so I could get ready to do this. So 44 blocks total, which includes the 4 of them that are mine, the 3 butterfly and the crab. So the medium-sized butterfly is up there above the hedgehog with the glasses. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. I love you. Mwah. Thank you for being here in the Sloan Zone. I will see you online.